All right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Ramon Wilson, aka Mr. Wealthy by Nature. Yeah, make sure I was on. My fault, everybody. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ramon Wilson, aka Mr. Wealthy by Nature. I'd like to welcome y'all to another edition of the In the Know Show. I know it's been a while, so for those of you that are watching live on Facebook, YouTube, and on my live podcast, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave a comment. But I've been away for a while because I actually moved from Texas, retired, and moved to Florida. I had a lot going on. But today, what I want to talk to you all about is why business owners are flocking towards our services at MWR. And it's many reasons why. So this is going to be a part one of a 5-part series that I'm going to be actually doing. And today we're going to be talking about bookkeeping or, actually keeping track of your finances. Okay. And the reason why I want to start with this one first is because I have a lot of friends who are actually in businesses, whether it be online, whether it be brick and mortar, or just any type of business. And one of the things that they always talk about, and we all talk about, even myself, is being organized and bookkeeping. So it was only right that I started with this actual topic. So with that being said, I'm going to go through, and again, these are just my opinions and the feedback that I get back from the field, from what individuals say are very important when it comes to bookkeeping. Okay. And how they see it and how I see it, and how MWR, their services could probably, maybe help you out. Because again, at the end of the day, the biggest thing that I feel MWR has over a lot of other programs out there is that you don't have to do it on your own. Okay. You don't have to be the subject matter expert. Okay. They have licensed professionals in all different fields of finance and finance planning. So you got, CPAs, you got tax advisors, you got all these people that take care of things, whether it's for your personal use or if you're a business owner. But today I'm speaking to the entrepreneurs and the business owners. So the first thing that a lot of people want to know is, why is bookkeeping, important? Well, one reason is bookkeeping is important because it helps your business with its analysts. You'll hear a lot of people say you need to know your numbers. As a business owner, you definitely need to know your numbers, not only for the products, goods, and services that you're providing, but you also need to know your internal numbers, meaning what's going in, what's coming out, things that are affecting your business negatively. If you're not keeping the proper data and paperwork, you're not going to know your numbers. So that is something that all entrepreneurs struggle with, because we're so focused and so laser focused on building our business, building our brand. We don't really have time for the admin stuff, the little stuff like how much we're spending on gas and how much we're spending when we go out to eat for business meetings and when we buy printer paper, internet, phones, things of that nature. So bookkeeping is essential to knowing your numbers. All right. So that's one of the top things that you need to know when it comes to bookkeeping, and how MWR helps you with that, because they have individuals who actually, scrape through everything that you have and see where your money's being allocated, how you can, maybe, take some from over here, put it over here, save you some money, and ultimately, help build your business. Because at the end of the day, we're all in business, no matter whether you're online, offline, brick and mortar. You're in it to, provide for your family and make an income. Okay. So the next thing is, and this is another thing. So again, I don't want people to think that I'm talking to the entrepreneurs, but this applies to the sole proprietor, to a person that has a W-2 or, any type of job. Okay. But I really want to speak to the business owners, because I'm starting to see an influx of those business owners, starting to migrate over to MWR. All right. So the next thing is, it helps you budget. Okay. I mean, I know myself, I'm very bad at this. What's going on, Charlie Baltimore? What's going on, Ricky Jones? What's going on, fam? I am a person that sometimes I overspend or I underspend. Well, when you have proper bookkeeping, okay, and you're actually, keeping track of your finances within your business, it's going to help you budget. Because if you know your numbers, like I said before, if you know your numbers, you're going to be able to go back and after, every month look and see, okay, I spent this much, or I didn't spend this much and I needed this here. So you're able to budget, but you're also able to analyze and dig deeper into your business and see where you need to allocate more funds or where you need to scale back on some funds. So that's another thing that MWR helps you with. They help you budget. They're going to go through and they're going to actually look and see where your funds are going, how you can scale your business, or if you need to scale back some and work on other things in other areas of your business. So that's another topic right there. Tax preparation. One of my business partners, he always tells this story. He was a millionaire at 22 years old. He made his first $1 million at 22 years old, and the IRS audited him. Okay, they audited him, and he didn't have proper bookkeeping, and he lost it all. Okay, he bounced back, but that just goes to show that something that we overlook as entrepreneurs and as business owners, something as simple as bookkeeping, writing down or printing. And here's the cool thing that I like about MWR. Again, they work smarter, not harder. They have a program called TaxBot. Okay, we all have smartphones. We're in a digital age today. So they have a app that while you're out working, so you don't have to concentrate on the bookkeeping all the time. When you're out and you're paying for gas and you're conducting business, you just take a picture of it. And at the end of the year, you can download into an Excel spreadsheet, give it to the CPA, and they're going to take care of everything for you. So that right there in itself right there is powerful, because a lot of us in this new day and age where everything moves so fast, you can actually have a app that take care of one of the issues that most business owners have, which is bookkeeping. So I personally like that right there. I've been using it, still learning it, but I'm using it because I do a lot of things and I forget about it. And at the end of the year, I'm probably missing out on so much money that I could be putting back into my business, all because I had the lack of the knowledge of knowing that proper bookkeeping is an integral part to my business. So again, tax preparation, that's another one. The next thing, and this kind of goes into the whole fold of what I'm talking about, bookkeeping. One of the 5 reasons why business owners are flocking to us, and it keeps you organized. Organization. I mean, I come from a military background where everything has to be dress right, dress, left, right, left, and that's one of the things that a lot of people, a lot of us business owners, sometimes we're not organized, so we lose paperwork or we lose some forms, something that be vital at the end of the year when we trying to file our taxes and things of that nature. Proper bookkeeping keeps you organized, because once you get in the ebbs and flows of things, you're going to be like, okay, today I went here, I'm going to put this stuff up, take pictures of it, all this, that, and the other. When you have proper bookkeeping, you're going to be organized. So if something does go wrong, you do get audited, you're able to go right to the source, provide that information and have it. If you don't, then we all know what happens there. What's going on, Sequoia? What's going on, CC? Tyra Banks, how y'all doing? Everybody out there on my podcast. Again, if you're listening to me live, this is streaming live on Facebook. It's also streaming live on my YouTube channel and on my In the Know podcast right now. Go ahead, like, subscribe to that, and leave some feedback. Tell me what you thought about this live and everything. And I promise you, I will try to get back to it. And it doesn't matter if it's a positive comment, if it's a negative comment. I take all comments. I do consider constructive criticism. All right. What's going on? What's going on, Sonia? How y'all doing? Thanks for showing up. All right. So far we talked about what is bookkeeping. We talked about analytics, knowing your numbers, helps you budget, tax preparation, organization. The next thing that it does is it helps you with better decision making as a business owner. As a business owner, we always have to make tough decisions. Some of them, may be the wrong decision, but I learned in the military that, as a leader and as a business owner, no decision is the worst decision. But if at least you made a decision, whether it was the wrong decision. So in other words, don't be afraid to make a decision. Well, with proper bookkeeping, you can now make decisions on, okay, I'm spending too much money or too much funds or allocating too many funds over here. I need to allocate some of these funds over here to my marketing. Okay. Or I need to, allocate some more of this money to my offline marketing, or I need to, I'm neglecting, my computer. I got an old computer and I know that is how I run my business. Or if you're a brick and mortar store, you're neglecting that your foundation on your building is starting to crack, things of that nature. It gives you that sense of comfort that you can now make a better decision. What's going on, Wholesale Harry? What's going on, fam? I see you out there. What's good with you, man? Duffy. Yeah, so that's my man, Wholesale Harry. If y'all on Periscope, go follow my man, Wholesale Harry, self-made millionaire, out of New York City. Shout out to New York City. Been a friend of mine for years. We've done business together. Very positive brother, always uplifting, man. I salute you, fam. But yes, so better decision making. It definitely helps you make better decisions because now you know what your numbers are. Okay, if you know your numbers, that means that your tax preparation is going to be that much easier for yourself and your CPA or whoever does your taxes. It's going to help you budget, okay, because you can make a decision when you know your budget. You know how much you have. All right, so again, these are starting to build up. This is just one way and one of the reasons why business owners are coming to MWRs, because we have certified licensed professionals who help you check off all of this right here. Okay. And you don't have to do it on your own. Okay. You don't have to do it on your own. So that in itself is powerful because time is money. If you don't have to spend time worrying about all of this, if you just follow some of the simple steps and actually keep proper bookkeeping, all right, you won't have to worry about that. All right. Because the professionals are going to be there to have your back and to keep it moving. Next one, you track your profit and growth. All right. Again, like I said, the beginning of this Astro stream and this podcast is that we're all in this to make money. We're all in this to make. It doesn't matter what your business is. I don't care if you sell lotions, potions, pills. I don't care what you're doing. If you're doing anything to make a profit, you need to have proper bookkeeping to know your numbers, to track your profit and your growth. Okay. Am I growing, or am I in the red every month or every year or every quarter? All right. That's what bookkeeping does, because now you have, solid information and data and analytics to back up your decision making. Okay. It helps track your profit and your growth. And I think that is one of the most, if not the second, or not the big most of most people, profit. Okay. Because some people, are entrepreneurs and business owners. They may be full-time or they may be part-time. Either way, they definitely are doing this for a profit. So you want to be able to track your profit and your growth at all times. All right. And that's what proper bookkeeping does. All right. So I just want to just take a pause here for a minute. Again, if you're listening to this on my YouTube channel, my Periscope, my podcast, Facebook, go ahead and drop a like, a comment, share this with individuals that that are business owners, entrepreneurs out there. I appreciate all the love. I'm glad to be back in the mix of things, and I really appreciate y'all. Only got two more now. So stay with me. I don't want to make this long because I know people are getting off work and need things to do. So I'm not trying to drag this out. All right. Let's see here. The last one. The second to last one. You have a greater focus on your strategy. All right. Anything that we do in life, and especially as entrepreneurs and business owners, you have to have a strategy. Okay. You don't want to go into anything blindly. And when you have proper bookkeeping and you understand your numbers, it's that much easier for you to create a strategy, a focused strategy, because now you don't have to worry about all the things that could go wrong because you already know those numbers and things of that nature. Now you can focus on your new strategy, whether it's a new marketing strategy, a new campaign. Are you going to bring in new investors, things of that nature? Because investors take a look at that. When you come to investors with an idea, or you want to put your business, on a bigger scale, investors don't want to invest their money if they don't know that you understand your numbers, because they don't want to lose their investment. So that's what proper bookkeeping does. If you come to an investor, there's no investor out there that I know that would not, at least look at your opportunity or your business model if you come to them and you look halfway squared away, meaning that your books look good, your business plan looks good and everything. If you can break all that down and they can see that they're going to profit, 9 times out of 10, they are already going to, you're going to have them sold, because they know that they don't have to do double work, come back and check behind you, because you have proper bookkeeping. Okay, so it definitely it creates a greater focus on your strategy when you have proper bookkeeping. All right, so let's see what's going on. No doubt. Appreciate you sharing, Charlie Baltimore. Appreciate you. Much love, much love. You know what I'm saying? Lotions, potions, pills. I like that. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Yeah. So my boy Jose Harry. But and the last one, easy reporting to the investors. I just touched on that again. Easy reporting to investors. Investors are very, 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 very conscious of where they allocate and where they put their money. Okay, that's what our great nation is built off of. That's what the Wall Street is. That's what the NASDAQ and all. Those are investors. Those are people with big money that are investing their money in businesses that they think are going to actually, do something or make them a lot of money. But I guarantee you, they have hired professionals like we have at MWR. They have hired professionals on their staff that before they jump all in, they go and they make sure that their books are good, their business model is strong, and what is there going to be their ROI? The same thing that you should do as a business owner and an entrepreneur. You should be, what's going on, Frank? You should be doing the same thing. You should be doing the same thing. So easy reporting to investors. Those are some of the top things that a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs are coming to MWR for. And I think the icing on the cake of all of this is that they don't have to do it themselves. Okay. So many entrepreneurs are stuck out here and they're just, like a loose cannon. And when those alphabet boys, the feds at the end of the year, you're not reporting or you're reporting the wrong stuff. They don't care about that. Okay. Because there's too many institutions out here, some good, some bad. I have not so far had any bad things to say about MWR or any other company out there. But the reason why I chose MWR is just because, again, it's done for you. I've seen the business model. I see the vision. I have friends that are in it. I sat back for a while, at least a year and a half before I jumped full in. But once I bought this new home and everything like that, and I seen, my whole business come into a full circle, I said that I have to get financially educated even more to learn about, finances and taxes and how to manage money and, other pillars that MWR has. But I think this was the first of 5 that I'm going to be making that I thought, everybody needs to hear, everybody should hear. And, I hope that this information, is something that you should take back to your family, your friends, your business and say, hey, am I keeping proper books in my business right now? Okay. And if you do want to, receive some of the services we have, or you want to look more into it. Okay. This is not a sales pitch or anything like that. I'm just telling you from what I'm experiencing. Okay. This is not a sales pitch at all. But if you do want to find out more information, for those of you that are watching this stream live, there is a description in this video where you can call that number and everything will be explained to you. You'll get a text message. You'll also get a email. Make sure you check both of those and we can set up a consultation. I have a calendar on there. You can set it up. We can talk. We can see what you're doing, and then we can get you into the right hands with our licensed professionals to, make your business flourish so you can scale and grow. Okay. So again, I appreciate everybody for all the love that I've been getting over the last couple of weeks with the death of my family and everything that's been going on. I'm happy to be back and I appreciate you guys. So again, if you're watching this on Facebook and you're watching this on my YouTube, my Periscope, if you're on Periscope, I better be seeing a whole bunch of hearts when I go back on there, a whole bunch of hearts, a whole bunch of hearts, a whole bunch of love. And on my my podcast that's on Anchor, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave some comments. I highly, highly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next. Oh, what's going on, Clarence? I don't want to cut that off. What's going on, brother? I'm sorry. Make sure I get shout outs to my fans. No doubt. Very definitely good time to purchase real estate. Anything else as far as an investment? Indeed, brother. So again, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. God bless. And I will see you guys on the next Facebook Live when I will have part 2 of the 5 reasons why business owners and entrepreneurs are using our services. All right. Until then, I'll see you on the other side. Yee.